So starting this off, room temperature. It's cold, haven't started it. And we're at 0 psi. Now I'm gonna go take a run and we'll see what pressure we get. So now with just a little bit of heat in the blower, we can see that we're at a couple pounds of pressure. So everything in there is expanding and pushing out on those seals. So end result, there's my banjo fitting that I powder coated because it was steel and I cut it way down, so to keep it from rusting I powder coated it. A vent line that goes over to my vent there, made a little bracket. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave it there or not. I'll hide it, but first I kind of want to see if it catches anything. I kind of doubt it will, but now it's vented and I shouldn't be pushing oil out of my seals when they start to get old. So this one is a stock dipstick from Procharger. I wanted it to be vented, but I also wanted to keep my dipstick. So what I did was I started with a bolt similar to this one. It was a little longer and I cut it down, but I started with that. And then I also started with a banjo fitting like that. Only I didn't have the clearance to put these in because I had limited hood clearance. So I cut my banjo fitting down quite a bit to this so that it would fit in the Procharger, and then also trimmed down the width quite a bit so that it wouldn't hit my hood. And then I started with 2 Procharger seals, heated this one, and then tightened it down to bend it to a little bit of a cone. Drilled a hole in the bottom of the nut, stuck this in, and then squished this down. I looked at the stock method of attachment, and it's just pinched in a stock bolt. Oh, I bought an extra one of these just to cut it up to pull this out so that I could take this and stick it in my nut. And then now, when you put it together, it goes together like this, and then there, and then this screws into the Procharger just like the stock one does, only now I've got a vent. For mine, I had to notch the side of my supercharger here a little bit. So to do that, I put it in a set screw, put a little Teflon tape on it, just to make sure that when I was messing with this, nothing went into the supercharger. The reason I had to do that was because you could do this, but the problem is I don't have a hood clearance for that. That's going to hit my hood. So I need it to be angled. So mine's going to fit in like that. And now you can see that that doesn't hardly stick up at all. It's not much more than the stock dipstick tube. And that hose goes over to a little thing there with a vent and filtered. So now it won't hold any pressure inside the supercharger. Hopefully prevent leaks from pushing out the seals from pressure inside.